Hey guys, this is Candy and welcome back to my channel. I totally appreciate you guys taking the time to stop in to watch my videos. I appreciate it. If it's your first time, do go ahead and subscribe because you are in for some very interesting videos and there's some in the back that you need to catch up on. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button and enjoy watching. For my oldies but goodies, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going ahead and doing a faux locks. Yes, and this is the individual method I'm working on a client and a close family friend of mine. And I am totally into the process now. I've started by doing the individual braids, and that's the first step for doing individual faux locks. You have to braid the natural hair individually first before you attach the locks. So that's what I am doing at this point. Depending on the length of the person's hair, you might want to add hair, but for her hair, I didn't find it necessary to do so, and so I'm just braiding her hair up. All right, so stick and stay. Watch the process as it unfolds. So for the braids, I want to ensure that even though I am braiding them very firmly, you do not want them to be super duper tight. If the hair is already braided tight, then when you go in to insert the crochet tool, you will find that it will be pulling and tugging on the scalp and it will, cause unnecessary tension. So do bear in mind when you're braiding the hair to make sure that you give a little bit of leeway or a little bit of room for attaching the locks. And of course I'm just making boxes, braiding the hair, parting the hair row by row, and of course using my method of allowing the top braid to fall in between the two ones beneath it, and that's how you go ahead and achieve a full looking hairdo regardless of the style, whether it's locks, braids, twists. Same principle. Top braid fall in between the two bottom braid, and you will always end up with your hair looking nice and full. Oh, and another thing that I failed to mention, I'm not sure if it's visible in the video because I'm kind of speeding up the video a bit so that you guys don't have to sit and watch an hour long video. But I braid like an inch or so and then I transition into a twist, and that is a quicker method. So if you like twisting or you find twisting to be easier, then you can just braid the roots and then twist all the way to the end. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so we're all done with the braiding process. Yes, hair is looking nice and neat and full, and we are ready to get into the important phase. Yes, the attaching of the faux locks. All right, so this is the hair that we're using, and she's doing the peekaboo method, and so we have some bold bright red that's going to go in the back, and then the top is going to be in the color number 1. And the brand that we're using for today's look is the Bobby Boss New Locks, and she ordered 2 packs of the red, which was too much because we really only needed 1 pack, because the peekaboo method only requires for you to have 2 or 3 rows in the back with the bold color. But because she went ahead and ordered 2 packs of the red and the rest in black. Then we were short on the black, so I had to use more red in the back. So bear in mind, if you are, desirous of using less of the colored hair, then you only need to get one pack of this particular brand. All right, and get the rest in the darker color. All right, so my typical method is to attach the hair, and there are two methods. In this particular one, I'm just inserting the crochet tool through the locks and then attaching her hair and pulling it through to hide it. Pushing it up through the locks and then attaching it to hide it. And there's also another method that I sometimes use that I will show you guys a little bit later. Okay, so after I attach it, now I'm doing the other method, which is the twisting method or the wrapping method. I'm just ever so slightly undoing the lock and then wrapping it around her hair, somewhat like the motion that you would engage in when you're doing twists. So I find that method to be way easier than the method of inserting the crochet tool inside of the lock and pulling it through. So for the most part, that's what I did for this style. I just go ahead, loosen the locks, and then wrap it around her hair. Now bear in mind, not all brands permit you to do this method, because for some brands the hair is too hollow or the hair is locked too loosely, and so if you try to wrap it around the hair, it will not hold, and that would cause, possibly for your natural hair to peek through the locks prematurely, and that's not a good look. So yeah, it depends. So as you can see, I'm about 5 rows in with the color, and ideally it should have been about 3 or so rows, but as I said, we were short on the black, so we had to use more of the red, which she didn't mind. She was all too happy to know that she needed more red, so it's cool too. We all right with that. All right, and I'm palm rolling just to seal and secure the lock around her hair. All right, so now we're introducing the black. Yes, so once the back is done, once the color is installed, then we're gonna go in with the black and start to attach, starting at the front. We're inserting the crochet tool, attaching the loop, pulling it through, pull to tighten, and then once it's tight enough, then we're gonna go ahead and secure it. And I'm doing the wrapping method, so ever so gently and lightly loosening and wrapping the locks around her hair. All right, so we're literally on the last one, and I did go ahead and do a center part for today's look, and so we're on the very last one on the left. All right, so we're just finishing up by wrapping that around her hair. And depending on the size of your parts, I did make her parts a little bit on the smaller side, and so it did take a little bit of time. Let me see how long. I can't even remember how long it took. And I find that when I'm comfortable, depending on whose hair I'm working with, if it's somebody who is close to me, then I tend to take a longer time, because of course we're probably chit-chatting or taking breaks. So I'm not really sure how long it takes, but it was pretty quick, maybe 5 or less hours. All right, so we're all done, and you can see how natural and neat, oh my god, and full the braids look. And you can see the peekaboo effect in the back. Without even moving the hair away, you can kind of see it peeking through, which is, why they call it peekaboo. All right, so she's all set. Her hair is ready and done. I think this was the 24 inches actually, so it's pretty long. I think the hair comes in at 18. You can get it in a 12, but I think these were the 24 inches, and yes, come through fire red. All right, and what I love about the hair is that it is absolutely weightless. Even when you see the hair looking so full, you don't have to worry about it being heavy or anything, because you literally feel as if there is nothing on your head with this particular locks. So yes, that is it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. We are all done and all set, and she is ready for the road, ready for the shoot. All right, so it's shoot time, you guys. So let's see how well she can do her 360. Turn around, all flip it back. And the other side, go ahead. And maybe you want to shake. Yes, shake, girl. Shake it, girl. Shake it. Alright guys, so again, that is all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I will be sure to come back with more hair videos. That's the primary focus of the channel. I do drop other stuff in between, but yeah, I'll be here for more content in the future. So be careful to like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend about natural aerodynamics, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.